I'm Vance Vexed. I own Solar Sound Recording Studio. I fell in love with music when I was a kid, and that's all I ever wanted to do. What started as a small studio in my basement is now a full-scale recording studio in Atlanta, Georgia. Panama and Ahmed are the main producers I work with. They make most of the beats in the camp and produce for platinum artists. We made a name for ourselves here in Atlanta, but getting our music out to the masses is easier said than done. In this business, nothing is guaranteed, and anything worth having definitely doesn't come easy. All I know is we refuse to quit. This is the story of our climb to the top, and it's going down here at Solar Sound Studio. We've got a lot going on at this studio. Ahmed in Panama produced several tracks for Mike Jones, including the single he's promoting right now, So Hot.
Hey, what up, man? It's your boy Jones, man.
Who?
It's your boy Mike Jones, man. Open the door, baby. Man, bro, I'm stuck at the port today. Yeah, crazy, man.
Mike is also featured on one of my songs called I Don't Talk. We shot a video and he came by so I could show him the final version.
Right, boy.
Mike's also featured on a couple songs with our girl group, the Starbabies. We put time, money, and energy into developing them. We recorded several songs and shot 2 videos. They even appeared on the Monique Show. And just when we think we're getting close to getting a deal, Red quit the group. To say the other 2 girls were upset is an understatement.
You think if I would have thought we were doing backup, you think I would have been like, okay, we're gonna sing this, what you're doing right now? No, because I didn't know. I was trying to be a team player, so we all in the group. So if she presents a song, of course, we gonna do it.
And then you like trying to manipulate people within our camp. Oh, that's another subject all in one. Wow.
We're in a group. I can't be in a group with you if I don't like you. I don't want to be around somebody I do not like.
I don't like you. She ain't working. She's manipulating the camp. Man, I don't know what to think. I had too many other things going on to be concerned with, like Professor Griff coming in later that day. Growing up, I was a Public Enemy fanatic. So for me to have the opportunity to work with Professor Griff was a great honor. He came in to mix a song that he recorded with his live band, 7th Octave.
Well, I met Vance, man, through another brother, man, Uno the Prophet, they call him. Vance he had this same kind of setup at his house. I used to go to his house, and I did a song with Uno about the diamond trade coming out of South Africa. You know, sometimes, man, you go into these studios, they cold. You know, you on the clock, and they make you feel that you're on the clock. Well, I can come here, and it just feels like I'm at my man's house. You understand what I'm saying? When the history is told about Professor Griff, Public Enemy, and the history, the extended history, Vance has to be written in it. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is an extenuation of the whole Public Enemy thing. The song we were just dealing with, we was just tweaking. It's called Asphyxiation. And it's one of those kind of songs where hip-hop was framed by the government for murdering all the other genres of music. Why they call you Vance Vexed?
Man, when I was a kid, I used to tag up Vex when I used to do tagging and stuff. So like it started from some graffiti shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you tagged, you break dance, you DJ. Of course you're MC. I heard you MC, so.
I engineer, I produce.
I mean seriously, all jokes aside, without stroking anybody's ego or anything, I admire all them cats like you, Chuck, and some other people that's even willing to handle female groups.
Like, it's hard, man, because like we just had to replace one of the members.
The main thing is to keep the group thing happening, man, because there's no female group. Y'all about to fill that void.
Professor Griff is right. We really can fill a void. But why are girl groups so hard to work with?
I'm on my way to tell Panama my side of the story. Because previously it had been just a little bit of drama.
Well, for me, it was more of just a handful of incidents just snowballing and just totally getting out of control, you know, and we don't have to agree all the time on everything, you know. That's what a group is about. Everybody has their own opinions, everybody contributes, and when it seems to be that it's more one-sided, you know, you have to look at that.
So I'm in the room talking to Panama, and the girls come in.
So after the Monique show, we pretty much had a downtime, and we're working on the mixtape. The Starbabies working on the mixtape, and I think right around that time, that's when things started to go, you know, a little different. People had different feelings and different ideas, and everybody is entitled to feel, you know, how they feel about certain things, you know what I'm saying?
Red starts talking about the mixtape, and Mona walks out the room.
Melody Mona Lisa. Come here real fast.
Don't call me in there, I don't want to talk. I'm good.
Now they talking about,
Talk about nothing.
I guess she trying to tell her side of the
I don't
story.
want to do it without me. I don't need to be there.
Why you don't want to listen?
Let me tell you something. I don't want to listen to it because it didn't have to be this way. You could have talked to us personally.
It's not about the mixtape. It was never about the mixtape. When are people gonna understand that? Like, this is about her perpetuating her drama and insecurities into the group and capable of determining business from personal.
Agree for her not to be in the group. I just think that business is business and personal is personal. And the business side wasn't gonna work out.
I am so done.
I invested too much into them to fail. Talib is the studio manager, and we get into it over the whole situation over the girls.
Ever since Arredon left,
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Attitude
Let me tell you
like,
something.
you
I've already told you.
You got attitude about the whole situation.
I've already told you. I don't give a fuck about that shit. The problem really is that we got 3 motherfuckers that have not respected time and money. Money and time have been spent in that project.
That have. I see one
Yo,
motherfucker
man,
that fucked it up.
I'm gonna tell you, if that's the case, then all 3 of them would have still been here.
Business and emotions, emotions and business, they just don't mix.
You are fucking wrong. And I'm not.
Maybe I misread you, dog.
on that shit.
I did some other slick shit that was said, and I was like, damn, what the fuck is that about, dog?
Bro, look.
Oh, Starbabies over now? Nah, Starbabies ain't over now, nigga. I been kicking way too much money to fuck Starbabies ain't over.
We gave the girls a lot of creative freedom on the mixtape, and now that I think about it, we should have given them a little bit more direction. And things could have probably turned out a lot better.
We did not groom the Starbabies to be like a family. We kind of just left them. You know what I'm saying? And we left them on their own. And left on their own.
There's no reason why what happened should have happened. That was the fault of one person, dog.
Yo, bro,
I'm telling you. You cannot fault all 3 of them for not want to make it work, dog.
Hold on, bro, hold on. In a relationship, unless you have somebody that just goes outside of the relationship,
Dog.
it's 50-50.
Nah, I'm telling you like this because they little girl differences don't matter, dog. What mattered was coming in and working. She ain't coming and work, dog. She ain't coming and do shit, dog, but fucking cause damn problems.
If the thing is about that mixtape and about a song,
It's bigger than that, dog. It's way bigger than that.
And that's what I'm saying, yo, bro.
It ain't about that thing.
Okay, but was that the straw that broke the camel's back?
Yeah.
The mixtape thing just caused a lot of confusion. They all had different ideas about what they wanted to do, and now looking back on it, I probably should have stepped in a little sooner. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. We have different artists that come to the studio to record all the time. One of my favorites is Lil Hot. He's definitely a character.
Yeah, Lil Hot the Money, man. New Money CEO. First artist on New Money Entertainment, man. I'm a local artist out of Atlanta, man. And I'm really worldwide. I've been messing with Vance, man, for a while now. Solar Sound Studios where I record all my music at. You know, I don't deal with everybody else, man. It's where I've been recording at for the last 5 years. So I'm gonna continue to record that. Just to give y'all a little history on me and Vance, man. Me and Vance go all the way back, like, up under the basement at his house. I've been working with Vance and Roundtable Kings, Talib, Panama. I've been working with these guys, man, for a minute, man. They go hard, they do what they do, man. You know, I support them. I'm behind them 100% in everything that they do. Starbabies, you know, every move they done made, man, I've been right with them, man, behind them. This nigga then made a song. He just took the words out of my song, My Baby Mama Marge is a stupid bitch, and he made it into a hook. Put it on, Vance. Listen, Marge. She said, Hey, Marge, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Well, really, my baby mama Margie, we were just in the studio messing around, chopped up a sample, put some drums behind it, and me and Ahmed put some keys on it, and then Vance came in and was like, okay, I'm gonna put this stupid bitch in here, and that's basically it. It was, you know, it was a wrap from there.
You should say I'm a stupid bitch, because I ain't never did anything to you like that, to be stupid. I might not say some shit, but I ain't never did anything to you that I can do.
What you can do?
So, whatever I want to do.
How do you feel? I mean, do you like it? I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna tell the world how much I love you, how much I care about you, because you're the mother of my child. I'm not gonna go in on you like that, because I can't go in on you like that. So do you like the song though? Do you like it?
It'll really get me out there though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. See, that's what I was saying, Mark. See, that's why I fuck with you, Mark. That's why I fuck with you, Mark. That's what I was thinking, like, it's gonna really turn on. Like, so you really not a stupid bitch after all, then. That shit might have just rhymed. It might have just rhymed. That's why I said that. Follow me on Twitter at The Real Lil Hot. That's TheRealLLHOT. YouTube.
Nappy Roots is another major act that comes to record and mix. They've been in the game for a while, so I respect their wisdom. After the session, we had a chance to sit down and talk.
I've been situated in the industry in Atlanta for a minute, but I never came out. It was like I've almost been signed to myself, but just never came out. I feel like I'm at the edge now where I can put myself out.
It's almost like, for me, you gotta be about it so much that it's like eating or breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do it every day. That's how it works. Right. And every day you do it. Like, we was doing it just a little back with how we did it. We got signed in 1998. The early season Nappy Roots in 96. We was hanging out in summer school. So it started there with us just running around with these shirts and shit and getting brand recognition from the jump. You know, you gotta have your name on a lot of shit for people to really really sink in.
And it's all about numbers, man. Like, anything you doing, if you got numbers, somebody want to be a part of, you know, bottom line, dog. Right. I don't care if you're on YouTube playing with cats, and if 10 million people come see it, Coca-Cola, Verizon, somebody want to be a part of that shit. The ultimate thing is getting money to get your promotions together. That's my problem.
Honestly, they cannot buy money, but they can buy music. What you want to do is you want to let them know that you're the one that they need. So you got to kind of reverse the tables. If you look at your stage, you look at your whole style, your music, everything. If somebody saw you, they wouldn't think you need anything.
Right,
you don't need nothing, you got it all. Look at the studio, look at how you're doing it. But the reality is we still need that network to push our music through. The point is making somebody understand and believe that you can make yourself money and make them some money.
Yeah. Well, the thing of it is, if you're trying to put yourself out as an artist, then you got to work within what you've already established. You got a lot of people already coming over here to do work, and they vouch for you on that. Or does everybody know you rap? Does everybody know you got an album or a project coming out, or you got this one song? You know, you got to really come out the shell and really come out to let everybody know you're doing it. And then from the fans, the people that are around you right now, there should be no problem why you can't, you know, hit up a couple spots a couple times a week.
Right.
Show face, cover them up, you know, and just start. You know, after a while, you know, we had to do that when we first got to Atlanta. That was in what, 2000, 99, 2000? We was coming down, we first was going to Nashville, then we started going to Atlanta. And the story of that is we had to get out of our shell, which was Kentucky.
Right.
You gotta get out of Kentucky for something really to happen to be seen. And you gotta get out of your element sometimes and remove yourself from what you're comfortable from. You just can't stop, you gotta beat it in their head all the time. Vance Vexed, Vance Vexed.
Nappy Roots really hit home on a lot of issues with me. Things are really crazy around the studio, so I decided to go talk to my dad. He always seems to put things in perspective for me.
So Dad, I just came by to catch you up on what's been going on with the company. You probably know I told you one of the Starbabies left the group, so we're kind of reformulating that, trying to decide if we're going to keep it as a trio with the new person we have interested in, or just make it a duo to simplify it.
Well, with any business, one of the toughest issues you're going to face is dealing with people. With a young lady who's giving you problems, one of the things I learned in business a long time ago was to minimize your maximum regrets. And that means to cut the cord sooner than later, because you always, people sometimes think the situation's gonna improve, but 9 times out of 10, it never does. So just cut the cord and move on. You have always been a hard worker, and you got a passion for it. So we're making a bet that you're gonna be successful.
I appreciate your support this far, because I definitely wouldn't be able to get this far without you. Like, I would be lost. I'd be lost in the wind, and I probably would be working a job somewhere that I'm hating my life, but you gave me the opportunity to really achieve my dream, and I'm getting close. I'm almost there.
Okay, let's make some money now.
Yeah, that's the main goal. That's the main goal.
Okay, bro.
Thank you, Dad.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad. I'm gonna see you later.
My dad's right. I just need to cut the cord. I set a meeting with Red so we could just bring closure to the situation.
It's a crying shame to me that it didn't work, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what all the in-betweens, what was going on, but it just, from the outside looking in, it was more like at the end of the day, all I was concerned about was the product and the productivity of getting the product, you know what I'm saying?
I totally understand that at the end of the day, you really was for the bigger picture. It was hard. It was a hard decision for me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a decision that I didn't think about, or I don't want you to think that I didn't lose any sleep over it. Like, I'm still kind of messed up about it just because of the amount of time that we put into it. It was just so much negativity. It just overshadowed what the main goal for me was. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't happy in the situation anymore, and it wasn't fun, which, as you know, because you're an artist as I am, music is a passion thing. It's what you feel. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would have made myself more prevalent and more available to talk to you and come to you and tell you how I felt about things. And then, you know, maybe things would have panned out a little different, but.
Guarantee you, if you would have did that, it would have, because, like, I want you to be clear that I wasn't playing no sides at no time. My thing is like, yo, what's the business? What's the hap? I know for a fact them girls was not against you. I don't know what kind of bickering was going on, but they wanted you to be an artist with them. There was never a point of them not wanting you to be a part of what they doing.
When you're in a position where you feel like nobody wants you around, like, you say what you say, that they didn't want me, that they wanted me there, that's what you say, but the reality of it is you weren't always there when we were there. I mean, you were there in the studio physically, but not always around when everything is going on.
You and all that conflicting, and them with all that conflicting, y'all made that shit part. So that's all I got to say. I got love for you, Red, but.
But what?
I'm sorry it didn't work.
This is Solar Sound Studio. As you see, things aren't always perfect around here, but no matter what, we're a family, and we're gonna make it work. Coming up next on Solar Sound Studio. My boy Fresh runs OMG Online Radio at the studio every Tuesday, and rap legend Special Ed is here to do an interview. Animal House brings the party with them as always.
I got more beats and Mr. T got change. Don't be scared, baby. Make that thing shake. Shake it like it's spring break. Shake it like it's spring break.
All right, we need more girls and more beer.
Drummer Omar Phillips comes in to lay percussion over a beat for Alien Craft. Super tight as a session, and he brings NBA player Josh Howard with him.
Actually, today was my first time getting in the studio or being in the studio and getting in the booth. I'll never be a rapper. I'll come get on your track and talk some shit, you know what I mean? It's about the only thing I can do for you.
We even sit down with Ryan Kyle of Hype Magazine for an interview.
All of you all, and again, like I said, I've done my research, I've listened to you all's music. I know you all have a lot of talent. And all of you all have worked with some big names and some big people. So I'm just curious to know, as far as moving forward and getting on that level where, you know, everybody recognizes and knows who the Roundtable Kings are. What is it what's missing? Why haven't you all stepped over that bridge yet?